That was a crazy match. Juventus 3, Galatasaray 2. On aggregate is 5-6. What? 5-7, sorry. What a match. You know the last goal, the Paris goal, has no impact in the match. I say this because if you watch the game, you know what I'm talking about. The game before, even they got the red card, I think the game was even and they were cancelling out one another. They got the red card and they gained the upper hand. Make me understand that. Looking at Juventus players, I think the likes of Paris, um, Torreira, not yeah, Torreira, uh, Gabriel Sara, they were below their normal standards. Even the likes of Sanchez and you know Noah Lang, all those players. I realized Noah Lang was playing late. I think in the like after second half because I didn't hear anything about him in the first half, and I was watching the game, uh, which makes you question like they knew the game is over, they knew the game is done, but on the other side, I think Juventus got motivation from Atalanta winning, and Atalanta coming back from 2-0 down, and saving the Italian football, because everyone was saying, wow, what a time to be an Italian fan. Wow, Italian fans, Italian football, blah, blah. Like how media reacts to when certain league teams are not performing well. So, yeah, uh, other than that, I think Juventus really played well. They deserve to get something from their game. I think taking that match to extra time with 10 man, I think is a really, really positive thing. I think Pioli can look forward, and if the team can play like that the rest of the season, which I think they played 26 games, I think they can manage and come back next year stronger. Um, but it's a sad time because Napoli, we lost them in group stages or in the league phase. Yesterday we lost Inter Milan, and today we lose Juventus. As an Italian football fan, I think it's a really, really sad time to see the Italian giants, struggling. But on the other side, I think the Turkish football in general is on an upper scale. Not only is it that Galatasaray is doing well, but even the lower leagues of the Turkish football, the attendance have been, 100% improving, which is a positive thing. And like these days, once like I don't know around the globe, but in Turkey, once 2 days before the match, the ticket sales are open, and if you're not into that first 30 minutes, I think you barely can find tickets for the big games, which is a really good thing. And you have seen it, like if you followed Galatasaray this season in the Champions League, wherever they travel, there was always, always, always their number of Turkish Galatasaray fans supporting. And on the other side, Galatasaray winning this game also improves, the Turkish league coefficiency ranking, which is a positive thing because I think now they are in ninth. They overtook the Scottish League last season, but now they have to fight with the teams that uh, that always are competing in the Champions League, and soon they can be in the top six there because one thing that like with this coefficiency ranking and these things can help you with is this qualification, teams that qualify for the Champions League, how many teams can play in the Europa League, Conference League, and those things. So, Galatasaray winning has a lot of impact on the Turkish football, and the whole nation was behind it, which it's a positive thing. In my life, where I'm from, we have one team which mostly makes to the African Champions League. And only their fans watch. No, the others don't care. But today, I've realized, like maybe in my country, we have, things to improve on because the whole nation was watching. The whole nation was supporting Galatasaray. When Galatasaray scored the goal, the Osimhen goal, they, the road that went through this the apartments, you think like a nation has scored a goal. You understand? Which is a really good thing. But let me not go away from the game. I think Galatasaray were expecting, like, let's stay back, we can win it. They were expecting easier game, and the red card really changed the momentum of Juventus and Juventus fans and Juventus players. Uh, I don't know, like, what rule they refused, or if there was fear in it, because I didn't see it, any fear involved. But like, sometimes I think if it was given, you cannot argue against it because the player had contact with the other player. But if it was not given also, I think, like, it wouldn't have been something big, because, like, I think the Turkish fans would have reacted differently, as like now currently the Juventus fans are reacting, because the player had no intention, the player had no eyes, the player knew there was a player, but